Hi Cancer, welcome to your weekly forecast. Now this is for August 25th until 31st. Let's take a look what's going to be coming your way. Ooh. Well, Cancer, looks like there is something that you will be like pondering whether it's really the right time or not. You want to make a brand new beginning. This has been on your mind for quite some time already. You feel like you also deserve to be happy. You want to explore and, spread your wings, see the world, and be happy again. However, the changes that you're thinking about in terms of your relationship or marriage is just make sure that it's not really one-sided, because I feel like this person that's still waiting for you, especially if you're dealing with an earth sign or air sign, is I still feel like they still want to make things work. I still like they still want to like stay, not necessarily the two of you have to part ways or separate, but then I feel like you're the only one who's looking for new beginnings, and this person wants to remain wherever they are. You feel like your relationship has been stagnant and not really moving into the direction that you really want to point at, and you want to, it's like you're getting a little bit impatient for you, that there's like your relationship is already dead. It's no longer working. It's not really working properly, and nothing, so you feel like you don't want to spend the rest of your life playing this kind of game, and you're the only one who's been struggling in the dark, but actually you're not. I mean, you're not the only one who's been struggling, because your relationship is not how it used to be. Your partner is not just saying anything or not really expressing themselves to you, but they're also having having their own problems and having their own dilemma right in front of them. So there needs to be some communications or talk or discussions that the two of you have to sit down and arrange or fix. But you're the one who'll be a little bit evasive and not really available this week. Plus, you will be intentionally raising your walls up to the extent that it will make you feel like, is this really where I am really destined to be? Is this really my final stop? Or could be that there's still somebody or something out there for me. You've been thinking that you've been like waiting for that door to be opened, but it just so happens that the bridge hasn't been built yet. It's not yet there. Okay? The ship is already on the other side and already in the horizon for you to sail, but you know that you need to cross to the other side. Now, a lot of things have been making you feel, like to question everything right from the very beginning, and you're thinking about another earth sign or fire sign that that's been on your mind for the past few months or years or days, and it could be that somebody from your past or somebody that you just recently met. Okay, now the wall will continuously go up and will continuously get even more solidified, because this is your choice. But there are some other people around you, especially if you already have your own kids, or if you have kids, that will get hurt in the process once you really made up your mind, and once you really want to, just call it quits, walk away, start all over again, and be free again. Especially there's a, like, you have a younger child that's like a teenager, 13, 14, 15. that will be very hurt in the process, and I feel like that they will be choosing the side of your spouse instead of you. So you don't want to lose both of your children, and you don't want to lose your children altogether, but somehow you know to yourself that you can't really push to stay any longer in this kind of relationship or situation. And emotionally, you've been withdrawn, or you've been trying to pull away from your relationship because you're starting to get more closer to somebody outside of your relationship. It's time for you to make a choice. All right? And you know to yourself that this, you've tried to stay, but you also tried to work things out right within you internally. But as time goes by, you feel like you just really want to keep on, push yourself outside of the space. You feel like it's already an empty space anyway, and you miss being happy. Sometimes you also wish that if you can just relive those days again, and if you can just bring back time, because it seems like there has been a betrayal, or like your spouse have done something to you in the past that killed off your emotions, and that killed off you know your love for this person. So, well, you know like, well, you can't really turn back time. Those things happen for a reason. Now there is an older fire sign, that's been like looking for you, or that's been like searching for you for such a long period of time. And finally this week, looks like the two of you will be stumbling upon each other, or this person will be reaching out to you via social media or email, because I don't feel like they have your number, but it seems like they're going to be reaching out to you via social media, email, or something else. It will be a mode of communications through the internet. Somebody from the past, no, sorry, this is somebody from the past who used to be your friend, and who used to be somebody that you go out with. And you will regard this as a sign that maybe it's just really time to push for your plans. But just make sure that upon doing this, there will be some sacrifices and things or people that you will be losing. Meanwhile, when it comes to your workplace, there is an air sign and a fire sign that will be bullying you, and that will be pushing you to the edge, okay? And that they will also try to be a little bit more aggressive this time, so that you will be quitting from your job, or that you will get fired. However, make sure that you're not going to be stooping below their level, or you're not going to show any aggression as well, or that you will be submitting to the reaction that they want to see from you, because otherwise you're the one who's going to be at the bitter end of this. All right, it will be really, really, really difficult for you. So it's a little bit of a struggle, but I don't feel like it's only your coworkers, but your boss will like your work, and they will try to give you some, something for you to feel good, and something for you to feel more secure in your job. And this is the reason why that this too will be much more insecure, because why is it that you are always, being noticed, while we've been in this company for such a long period of time, but our boss have never been that nice to us. So they will also start spreading some gossips, or spreading some rumors against you, that will also affect that will somewhat affect your what do you call this, your reputation to the company. You will also be talking to your boss about this, and there will be a resolution or a solution, that the management will be coming up, and just to deal with this too. I also feel like you will be transferred to a different team or department, so that the two of you, or so that the three of you will be separated from creating a bomb inside the office. Okay? Well, at least that, your the management have your back, or your boss, because I feel like your boss is really nice and very understanding, very professional, and a very good mentor. It just so happens that that there are some people, and you can't really avoid that. In the office, there are always some bad eggs, okay? And that they just want to infect the other good ones. So just try to remain strong. It will only be for this week and it will surpass, okay? Anyway, that's it for you for this week, Cancer. And if you want to talk to me live on the phone and live on the calls, just go and visit me at my website at sophiaangel.net. Blessings to you.